Happy Halloween, everyone. Today we will be looking at Ultimate Michael Myers by Neca Toys. Hey everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and we are back at it again with another amazing, stupendous, creepy, creeptastic action figure review starring this guy right here. I wish I had Michael Myers theme music going, but I'm pretty sure I would get copywritten for that. And this is the very first Michael Myers that came out, and I instantly love this figure already, guys. He looks really awesome. And it comes with a few accessories here and there, and there's the back, there's the side, Halloween. So let's go ahead and take this out the package and stay tuned towards the end of the video. We're also going to do some comparisons with some other horror icons as well. So let's get started and let's review this, what appears to be a classic. All right, are you guys ready? Here we go. Here we go for the ultimate Michael Myers review. Before we check out Michael Myers, we're going to check out his accessories. You guys know the routine by now. Check out his accessories. I'm going to compare him with some other action figures, and then I'm going to rate him, let you know what I think of him. Yeah. And, well, yeah, check out his accessories, and then check out this guy, articulation, and then comparison, and then rate him. Yeah. So let's start with this pumpkin right here. Now I'm guessing when you remove this, it lights up. I don't know if it's going to light up, but we'll see if this pumpkin lights up. Yeah, it does. Barely. Let's turn off some lights here, guys. Let's see how well this pumpkin glows. Let's see. Let's turn off this flash right here. Okay, yeah. I mean, when in the darkness, yeah. It lights up pretty nicely. Look at that. Nice little detail, and you turn it off by pushing down on the stem of the pumpkin. So let's turn the light back on. Okay, so there was the little pumpkin. Very nicely detailed pumpkin. I like when they give us light up accessories, man. It comes with an alternate head sculpt right here, which I don't really see much of a difference. Do you guys? I don't really see much of a difference. What do you guys think? It looks like the same. I don't know, except I'm looking like he has like the blackened eyes right here. There you can see his eyes inside his mask, but in here you can't see his eyes. So maybe that's the difference, huh? And then he comes with the severed head of, I forget the name of this character. I know he plays the old guy in a Halloween movie. Man, it's been so long since I've seen the movie, even though they're probably like running marathons right now on some station. on Halloween. They always do that every Halloween every year. But I forget who this guy is. Was he the police detective or somebody? I can't remember, guys. Every time the movie comes on, I never watch it because I always end up finding something else to watch. So here's the Michael Myers interchangeable hands. He comes with 4 of them, and guess what? They're all bloody. They're all bloody hands. Comes with the open hand right here. He comes with the holding hand right there to hold his knife or hammer or whatever you want. 2 fingers I showed you, and another holding hand as well. Hammer comes with a hammer because he's going to build a house. Because Michael Myers, hey, he needs shelter too. You know, he needs a place to stay, you know, as he's doing his killing. He comes with a knife because, as we all know, Michael Myers is a brilliant cook. And he loves chopping up tomatoes. He loves the redness and the vibrant redness of the tomato when you slice it open. And also he likes cutting up carrots as well, carrots and broccolis. I think he's a vegetarian. And then we also have the pitchfork. I believe this is for a fireplace because Michael Myers loves the warmth of the eternal flame of hell. And he loves to watch it burn and burn and burn and darkened like his soul. As the fire burns away at the wood, it darkens like his soul. I didn't know where I was going with that. I just made that up as I reviewing this figure, and none of this is planned out. It's all off my mind, man. This is my mind. This is how it operates. I apologize. I am a toy reviewer. I'm a grown man reviewing Michael Myers figure on Halloween. So, what else do you want from me? What else do you want? What else do you guys expect? Okay, so let's check out his articulation. Let's get past the creepy part and check out this creepy guy. Yeah, very, very nice articulation. I like the design of this Michael Myers. I love the jumpsuit. It is a hard rubber plastic underneath. You can't see what's going on. Then again, I don't know if you would want to. And his legs do kick out like that. And this doesn't affect his articulation because it is, like I said, a rubberized suit. His legs are plastic. So you can get him to kick. Look at that. You can look at that, man. You can get Michael Myers to do some splits, man. Also, if you didn't know that Michael Myers was a chef and a carpenter, he's also very proficient as kung fu. I think he has a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I educate and I inform. I'm not only a toy reviewer, but I'm an educator as well. So the legs, no double jointed knees, but he does have some pretty good articulation for a Neca figure. I mean, there's not really much hindering, there's not really much in his design that's hindering his articulation at all. So, you know what? I think I'm going to leave this mask on because I like his eyes. This is kind of blackened inside. I'm guessing some flame must have gotten to him underneath this mask. Maybe he's the charred, broiled Michael Myers underneath that mask. No waist, swivel, or articulation at all, which kind of makes sense because this is kind of a one piece, and if he were to swivel, it would kind of mess up his jumpsuit, kind of mess up his wardrobe, and you don't want wrinkles in this. Blood stains, yes, but wrinkles you don't really want in a jumpsuit because it just, it just affects your killing. Speaking of, let's check out, actually, you know what? Let's check out his hands. Let's change out his hands, and they pop off very, very easily, man. Jeez. Pop in his knife holding hand. Dude. Ah! Don't break on me. Don't break on me, you son of a biscuit. So let's pop this in here. It might have to be warmed up, but I think I got it in there. And I don't. Why? Okay, I was able to put in his holding hand so he can hold his fun items for a good time on Halloween night. And I forgot to show you this right here, guys. I looked at all the accessories, and you guys were probably looking at the tombstone. We're like, hey, what about the tombstone, dipshit? Yeah, we have right here the tombstone, our beloved daughter, Judith Myers. Born November 10th, 1947, died October 31st, 1963. And it's a very, very hollow piece of plastic. Be very gentle with this piece of plastic. But a very, very nice tombstone. You don't hear that every day. That's a very beautiful tombstone. I don't think any of us look forward to having a tombstone. Of course, I plan on being cremated because I don't want to be buried in the ground. I don't want anybody to dig me up. And I don't want to be reduced to a skeleton. I'd much rather be reduced to ashes. Being that we're talking about death, and this is a review on death and killing and stuff of that nature. So there is I don't know where I don't know what am I talking about. So there's Michael Myers with his signature knife, and man, doesn't that look beautiful? Dude, as if this toy review couldn't get any more creepier. It is Halloween, guys, but have you ever seen a serial killer look more beautiful and more stunning than this guy right here, holding this instrument of happiness? Right? I mean, if you're good at something, that's what you should pursue, and Michael Myers has pursued what he's good at. And yeah, slicing vegetables is what he's good at. I don't think I showed you the bend. He has a really nice twist, bend, ball joint. Very awesome. Look at that, man. He's got some great articulation in this elbow right here, man. The movement, it's on a ball joint, and then the forearm is on a rotation, so you can get some really good movement, man. And like this, look at that, dude. That's a beautiful, that right there is the thumbnail right there. And I got his other holding hand, so if a knife is not enough, guess what? We'll give him a hammer. Because while you're cooking his vegetables, he's going to be building a house as he's cooking the vegetables, because he's going to be hungry afterwards, right? Very nice, man. I love the blood splattered hand, or the blood over the hands. Man, this is one creepy dude. And yeah, if you don't want that, you can always bring out his hand right here and put his hand on there to hold the decapitated head of this gentleman right here. If you want to, it's up to you. And everything about this figure is really awesome, man. The pumpkin, the tombstone, the interchangeable head. Really awesome figure. I did not think I would like this figure as much as I thought I would. And like I said, he does have, like I didn't say, like, he has the breaks and the turns and rotations here at the knee. Ankle pivoting going on. He's rocking these awesome serial killer boots. Have you ever, just to go off topic real quick, guys, before we get to the comparison, have you ever met somebody who you were like, man, I know this guy is going to be a serial killer one of these days. I know he's going to end up shooting up the place. He just has this serial killer vibe. I've worked with a few people like that, and I can definitely tell you, man, that, yeah, I know for sure this guy, sooner or later, he's like a ticking time bomb. He's going to end up killing somebody. But you always run into those people who worked with this other guy, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, so-and-so is awesome, and yeah, he's amazing, and he's funny. Yeah, he's a little weird, but yeah, he's really entertaining to be around. No, that's just dark humor. He's planning and plotting to kill you. So let me know in the comments, guys, if you've ever had that person in your workplace where you're like, I know this guy is killing people in his spare time after he gets out of work. Or if he plans on being a serial killer. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about that one, man, because yeah, we all do have a breaking point, but yeah, there's just some people you meet in life. It's just like, wow, you know, this guy is for sure is a serial killer, or is going to be a serial killer. So, okay, so let's do some comparisons with him and some other iconic. Actually, I'm going to break out all the iconic, be that it's Halloween night, all the iconic horror figures, and we're going to do some comparisons with this guy right here. Okay, so here is his brother from another mother. We have Jason. Actually, I'm going to bring my camera up just a little bit. There is Jason and Michael. Look at that. It's a Halloween horror party. Ching, ching, ching. Knives. What's up? What's up, J-Dog? What's up, Mike Wizzo? Mike Mizzo? What's up, Mike Mizzo? Ching, ching. Blades are popping off. Blades are chinging and clinging. Blood is being splattered everywhere. So, yeah, I mean, very, very awesome. This is the Neca Jason. This is Friday the 13th 3D Jason. I think one of the best Jasons ever made out of all the Jason figures. I definitely do think he's a really, really awesome, awesome figure. And yeah, they have a lot in common, man. I think they would make a really, really awesome team right here. Why these two never teamed up is beyond me. I know Freddy and Jason have teamed up. Speaking of, here is Freddy Krueger. Look at that, Freddy. Freddy's back. Freddy's back. And then this is, of course, Neca. And this one is from, I believe, Nightmare on Elm Street 2 or 3. I'm not really for sure. But, yeah, here is Freddy and Mike hanging out. It's a Halloween party. Whoop, 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 whoop. So that's how they even up. Next horror figure that I have, Leatherface. I was going to say Mike Myers, but we already have Mike Myers over here. Mike and Leatherface, whoop whoop. Now this is actually a McFarlane Leatherface. The NECA Leatherface, I don't really care too much for. I think the McFarlane figure still holds up, and that's why I never bought the NECA Leatherface figure. I just think this one is just a little bit better, and he is definitely much more shorter than the rest of the figures, where Mike and J-Dog are a little bit taller, but then again you bring in Freddy, and Leatherface are somewhat of the same height. So yeah, it's kind of natural that Freddy and Mike would be taller than these guys right here. But it almost feels like you know, Jason should be a little bit taller than Mike, because I don't think Mike is a tall figure. Maybe I'm wrong, you know. I just feel like Jason is supposed to be bigger than Michael Myers. You know what I mean? I think the size comparison doesn't really match up. Maybe they are the same height, but I just always felt like Jason was a big guy. I could be wrong. You know, I mean, the gentleman who plays Jason and who did play Jason before the other guy, was his name Kane Holder, was a big guy, and the guy who played Michael Myers, he wasn't that big of a guy. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, guys. Okay, so here we have finally the 4 horsemen of horror, guys, right here, man. The 4 horsemen. The 4 that originally started it all, started this horror craze, and yeah, it's good to have this collection complete. To add to the collection, we figure we throw in some more horror icons. Here is Pennywise. I do have the newer Pennywise, but I'm not going to bring him out because these are more old-fashioned figures, where the new Pennywise is more newer. So these are like from 70s and the 80s and 90s. I think the newest one out of all these is probably Pennywise, right? Well, even though Jason and Freddy Krueger have had movies made in the 90s and 2000s, you know, and also I think Leatherface and Michael Myers has gotten a reboot too, so I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But these are the classic, you know, horror figures that we all know. And then here is Pennywise standing next to Mike, and Mike, yeah, Mike is a big guy. I wanna be like Mike. So there's Pennywise in. To bring out some figures that I just recently reviewed, we have Chucky and Tiffany. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful family? That's a beautiful, beautiful family portrait. It's like all these guys are their dads right here. This is the dads. These are the kids. They're trick-or-treating. They're out on the town, and they're ready for a killing spree, man. They're ready to head out. They're ready to do some murdering. So, yeah, so this is how they measure up. Chucky and Tiffany. So I think my horror collection is somewhat complete, even though there are so many horror icons out there. I could bring out Predator, I could bring out Aliens, so on and so forth, but these are kind of the main characters of horror. Right now I can't think of anybody else. I mean, you can include Candyman, you can include Leprechaun. I mean, if I'm leaving out anybody, let me know, because I'm not really for sure my damn self. It's hard to keep up. You know, Eve, what's his name? Saw, the that doll. what's the doll's name? I think Jigsaw. Jigsaw. I can't think of any other ones. Scream. The I can go on and on, man. There's so many horror icons out there, but these are the originals in my opinion. I think these guys, the Four Horsemen, Mike, Leatherface, Freddy, and Jason, are the ones that kind of started it all, and then you have, of course, your Chucky and it thrown in with them. Okay, guys, so let's rate this Michael Myers. On a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I'm going to be very, very generous on this Halloween night. And this guy is awesome, man. He is perfect. I know there's another Michael Myers figure that comes out. They're going to be releasing a lot of Michael Myers figures because this is the first one in NECA, in the NECA lineup. So they're going to be releasing. How many Halloween movies have there been? What, 18 or something like that? 17. So yeah, this is the very first one. They do have the Halloween from Halloween 2 Michael Myers, but I'm glad I got this one right here because this is the classic Michael Myers. This is where it really all started. And I'm going to give this Michael Myers a solid 10. I think he's that awesome. I definitely do think you should pick him up. Let's measure him before we close this out. 7.5 inches, guys. 7.5 inches for this Michael Myers. It's been an amazing 31 days of Halloween. I'm glad you guys stuck around and enjoyed these reviews with me. I just want to say thank you. And let's do this again, same time, next year. Another 31 days of Halloween. If you guys like this little review, hit that like button with your knife. Comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, or Michael Myers will come and slice you open while you're sleeping on Halloween. So guys, we'll go ahead and leave it at that. If you like this little review, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, awesome reviews like this, and I do mean awesome. We're going to go ahead and leave it at that, guys. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next review. Bye!